My name is Sara Harberson, and this is the Admissions Revolution. Today I'm going to be talking about the college visit. College visits are so important to this process because students get a much better sense of whether or not a college is a good fit for them when they visit and get a feel for the campus, the buildings, and the students. So when you're planning your college visits, try to leave a half a day for each college that you visit. And start taking notes, because if you're visiting a number of colleges on a trip, a lot of the things will run together, and you want to keep track of what you like and what you don't like, because this is going to be your home for your 4 years of college, and you want to do it right. When you're planning your visits, try to do it Monday through Friday during the academic year if you can. That being said, most families don't have time to start visiting colleges until the summer before senior year, which is a perfectly good time to visit colleges. But just understand it's going to be a little bit quieter during the summertime than it is during the academic year. If you only have time to do one thing when you visit, you want to make sure that you do a tour of the campus. This is led by a student tour guide. You get a student's perspective, you get to see campus, and you get inside some important buildings. But you also want to be looking around. You're paying attention to what the student tour guide is telling you, but you also are taking in the students, the professors, the feeling that you have when you're on campus, because you're trying to get a sense of whether or not you can see yourself being a student there. If you have more time, try to take advantage of an information session, and most admissions offices will arrange the tour and the information session one right after the other so that you can do both. The information session is usually led by an admissions staff member, whereas the tour is going to be about an hour to an hour and a half long. The information session is going to be about an hour long, and it's a presentation, and the admissions staff member is going to give you the nuts and bolts of the institution. And they're also going to talk about the admissions and the financial aid process. If you have more time, and especially if you're visiting a small liberal arts college, you may also want to schedule an interview on the day that you visit. The interviews at small liberal arts colleges are very important to the admissions process. And so if you have an opportunity to interview, it is highly encouraged because they like to meet as many students as possible and make sure that they know the student beyond what's in their application. If you have more time on that campus, or you're going back for a second visit, I would try to make time to sit in on some classes, or meet with a professor from an academic department that you're interested in, or possibly even meet a coach. But these college visits are so important to you because you get a sense of which colleges you should apply to or where you should go. But also it's going to help you with the application process, especially if they require an essay about why you're interested in applying. You can draw on that college visit and the notes that you took, and that's going to turn into a really great essay for you. But also, and here's a secret that colleges don't tell you, most colleges in this country are keeping track of whether or not you visit. And if you visit, it can only enhance your admissions process because they like when students visit. It means that they're interested. And so if you have an opportunity to visit as many schools as possible that you're applying to, it can only help you. And if it's a close case with your application, if you visited, sometimes visiting can be the reason why you got in to your dream school. I'll have more information about this and others related to demonstrated interest in an upcoming video, so look for it. But in the meantime, get informed, get empowered, get in. This is the Admissions Revolution.